welcome to Tooltech Geek. I'm going to talk about the SOG product. For a long time I had the Power Paint and I love it because it's very small, as well as it has a lot of tools, as like 10 on each side. So that was very useful. And I carry it as EDC a lot. It has pocket clips, so you can have this in your pocket. Although sometimes it kind of opens up, so it's probably a good idea to carry it more in a pouch or something like that. So it turns out in these Cyber Monday deals, they had a bigger product from SOG, which is the Power Access. And for a short time, they had it heavily discounted at $29, which is even cheaper than you can get usually the Power Paint. So it was a very unusual low price. I ordered it and I was a little scared that maybe it was a scam or something because it was so cheap. But it turns out it was right, it was legit, and I got the Power Access, which is a little bigger. I put it here with a camo hat that I got a surplus because definitely has a bit of a militaristic look. Looks like a gun or like a tactical something or other. So I want to share my first impressions. This plier mechanism is very similar to the Power Paint. Even the size of the plier is very similar. Maybe a little bit bigger, but not super much bigger. So that was first impression about the pliers. Then about the tools. Well, it has the 1/4-inch magnetic bit holder here, which is very useful. This one has a lot of large crimper, so for electrical work this may be useful. Anytime you need to do some crimping, it has a kind of large crimping surface there with a bit of a texture that grabs. So that's a big difference. The other is the tools. One of the weak points of the Power Paint is it doesn't have a flathead screwdriver. But this, well, it has only like a tiny one. It has this one that's for jewelry or electronics, but nothing else in terms of flathead. But the Power Access does have the flathead covered, and it has multiple sizes. It has a small, medium, and then a large even. So it is much more covered in terms of flathead. So basically it has 4 sizes if we count it, because it also has a tiny one. So it has like too many flatheads and this has none. What are they thinking? It has a very nice looking also Phillips. So I'm gonna look at it at the ergonomics. So now if we have to adjust something that requires a flathead, this will do it. So more useful in that respect. Let's try an intermediate size. I'm getting used to these locks. You have to kind of pull them this way unless I'm doing something wrong. It's a bit awkward. You need 2 hands. It's not as comfortable as other multi-tools. I don't know if this is an older design maybe. So let's suppose you have some sort of optical thing that you need to fix. And let's see, this does it here. This screw was a bit more stuck. Let's see if we can get it. Yes, okay. So it's a useful flathead screwdriver. this. Let's see if the large will get that very large piece. I don't even know if this is supposed to spin or not. Probably not. We don't mess with it. This artifact is a surplus item that I got from American Science and Surplus, and they are not sure what it is, but apparently some sort of site from an Asian country. It has markings with this type of characters, and if you know what it is, let me know. It has all sort of side angles, and this has a reticle, so it looks like it could be some sort of aiming thing. So all in all, kind of impressed that it has this utility. It's got a pocket clip. In terms of size, it's kind of same size as the Leatherman Bond, or probably the original Leatherman PST. Same ballpark size. Is smaller than the Gerber Suspension NXT. I thought it was in a similar category because they are both lightweight. They both use a frame that's made of kind of thin metal. So some people don't like it. They feel it's not super sturdy. So it feels like it flexes a bit when you grab it. And I think it's the same here. Not so much. So it feels a little more flexing. You can see the movement. This one is less, but still also. Not an issue for me. I think it will be like a very heavy duty. Other multi-tools probably are better for like a more heavy duty stuff, I would think. Let's see, the Gordon is a clone of the Wave Plus. I don't think it compares with these tools that have like very large and easy deployment tools. This is more, I think, a bit closer to some sort of EDC, I guess. And yeah, the lock is a bit not my favorite. I'm gonna open up all the tools now to look at them. This file very much resembles the file of the PowerPoint in shape, but bigger. So it has a very sharp file with 3 sides. So this could be a metal cutter almost. So this is like a finer grain, and this is it has the cross cut, and then this is like a single direction. Can opener, bottle opener. This nice Phillips. Kind of want to try it. Looks good. Looks like it has a bit of reach and centering. Let's see if you try to do in tight spaces. There isn't too much to get in the way, so that could be good. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty decent Phillips. That's another difference. The PowerPoint, it has a lot of tools, but some of them are more like tiny. So this Phillips is definitely smaller. Hard to see with light. But yeah, everything a little bigger. So we saw these tools on this side. Let's look at the other side. So seems like you need to pull here, but it's a bit hard. So you kind of have to do two things: pull the lock and then pull these notches. So you gotta get used to it. So it has a pretty long blade. This very small screwdriver, the L, and this pretty large, almost pry bar, but shouldn't break it one. So pretty happy to get this at a very big discount. It was $29, which is very unusual. It does not have a scissors. I'm a big fan of scissors. The PowerPoint does have a tiny set, which is kind of too tiny. So I don't know how much can you do with this. Cut like a little thing maybe. So I would say if you carry this, maybe you carry also a pocket scissors. You need to use a lot of scissors. These are some from the Koyu. There you have it, SOG Power Access. Thank you for watching.